Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And now the Lakers starting group. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. East out there with Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Doncic finds Lopez. Tries a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Pass to Dick. Plenty of space. Here's Pirtle. It's hauled in by LeBron.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Raptors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, when Ingram gets the ball on the inside, his length can really help him out to create shot opportunities.
Vanderbilt against Barnes. Lopez from long range. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. Here's quickly. And after years of rumors around OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam, the Raptors dealt them both.
Well, I like what they got back, Kevin. At some point, you got to cut the cord, and they did that. They brought back the hometown hero in R.J. Barrett, along with a few picks, which gives them some flexibility. So it was a time for a new direction in Toronto, and trying to add to that exciting young core is priority 1.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pirtle finds quickly. Driving the lane. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about the handles there from quickly dancing his way around the defender.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Thanks, David. They get it back. Pirtle's shot is off.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Lopez outside. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Driving inside. Dick. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Dick's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Snatched up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw missing. Here's Doncic. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. So for the Lakers right now, in it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Luka Doncic out there with the beast, and it's Hayes in at the center. And here is quickly, after the 3-pointer from Lopez. Pass to Pirtle. Over Hayes. It's rebounded by Hayes.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Ball's knocked loose. Quickly looking it over. Barnes outside. Back to quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. Ingram wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 8. James absorbing hits on the drive.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The drive by Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Dix checked in for Toronto. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
Here's Ingram after Luka Doncic's bucket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Dick can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 12. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Dick with it. He's against Vanderbilt. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Purtle. Ingram kicks to Barnes. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Lopez outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lopez has got 11 points in the quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do.
And so it's Los Angeles with a
play. The score is your Raptors 38. The Lakers 48. Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it, too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Brady Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Here's Ingram. And it's good from the elbow. Ingram's got 6.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Impressive work inside from Doncic.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Barnes with it. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Doncic. The 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Oh, LeBron does it again.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Ingram.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Pass to Dick. Barnes trying to free himself up. Dick, that's good. Dick's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
LeBron kicks to Doncic. There's the dish to Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Los Angeles, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 7. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Passes to Pirtle. Over Hayes. Pirtle's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
LeBron against Ingram. Pass to Dick. Launches it. Buries it from 3-point range. Dick's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
They're both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. They group up. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. 11-point game. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Connect. And it's Lopez in at the shooting guard position. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Banked in off the glass.
I like to see the handles from Scotty coming along there. Much improved since his rookie year.
Lakers leading by 11. Doncic kicks to Lopez. And it's off from 3-point range. After shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. It's Ingram on the wing. Driving in. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, the length of Ingram on display, outstanding at finding a lane, and then he explodes through it.
Lopez dishes to Doncic. Back to Lopez. Four on the clock. Nails the baby hook. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Ingram. And it's Luka with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 11. From outside the arc. Oh, Doncic from way outside.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
And there's the pass to Barnes. Here's Dick. Birtle with the ball, covered by Hayes. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Lopez with the bucket.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Toronto calls timeout. You look at the Beast, he's really been playing well.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
LeBron's checked in for Connect. Raptors trail by 17. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Pirtle, and nothing is falling for him right now. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to Doncic. LeBron outside. He kicks it to Lopez. And a miss there on the triple. The Raptors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And stolen by LeBron. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. There's Lopez with the 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Toronto shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Barnes outside. Outside Barrett.
2 minutes remaining.
Feeds it to Pirtle. Vanderbilt with the steal. Lopez up top. Dick defending. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. There's Lopez with the 3. Here's Hayes. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Lakers lead by 19. Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 19. 1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, the Beast.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Barrett. .139 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Barnes passes to Quickly. Back to Barnes. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all? Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Beast.
And this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Shed, defended by Vincent. And it's Shed missing. Now here's Goodwin. Tight defense on him. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.